Alrighty, guys. It is Tuesday, July 16th, and it's Taco Tuesday, man. It's best day of the week apart from Mondays, so let's get into it. Let's see what we got going on. The plan from last night was Japan, to go long Japan, DXJ in particular, and I said I would probably get out of XLF. So let's go over what I did. I went long DXJ equity position at 7:14 in the morning, $116.25. So I have about a third of a position on, just for position sizing sake. That's typically what I do. I would like to say I kind of do like 25% at the time of 25% position size at a time, but in reality, I really do like a third. So, anyways, $116.25. It's at $116.71. Yeah, this looks good. Like I said, I'm gonna have to be willing to give this some leeway, because it could come down substantially and still be totally fine. So I went with an equity position. I wonder what this would equate to in DXJ. I could probably figure it out, but yeah, see, this would. Yeah, you're gonna have to be willing to give this one some wiggle room, that's for sure. Because, yeah, this could come all the way down to 111 and still not be dead, So that's $5. That's like 5%, a little bit less. So that's totally fine. I'm totally fine with that risk to reward for an equity position, absolutely. Moving on, XLF. I got out of this one this morning. 7:24 in the morning. So I was like right here. I got out of those. Those were the September 20th, $39 strike price. I got those for $3.30 and sold for $4.80. So that's a 45% gain. Why did I get out of these? Well, I had an alert set for somewhere around here, and that was going to be my price target, so I got out. I really, really didn't want to. I could still see this ripping again tomorrow. Typically, a good rule of thumb is when a stock breaks out, I look for 3 days worth of follow through. That's typically what I've seen, over a bajillion charts. And 3 is typically a good amount of days to play a breakout. So this would be on the second day, I would say. But I had my price target set, and that's that, so this is kind of how I did things, right? So, 43.32. Next target price would be right around 45. But yeah, hit my target price, and I was out. That looks really good, really, really good. Berkshire Hathaway stock looks just killer. Yeah. Goldman Sachs, same thing. Another insanely strong day for Goldman Sachs. But anyways, getting ahead of myself. So Moving on. Okay, let's just. So that was a plan from the night before. We executed on it. So sweet. Um, Current positions. Dow Jones. What a strong day for the Dow. I don't know if this is a record. Maybe, I have no clue. A little over 1.5% for Dow Jones. I don't know. Does that typically happen? I'm not sure, but sweet day, huh? And like I said back here, when I was holding those other contracts through all this, is I do like trading options in Dow Jones just because the options market isn't pricing in a lot of volatility. So when you do get that big move, you would get an outsized kind of gain in the price of that options contract. So I'm in August 16. Is this the right one? That's not the right one. That's great. Oh, August 30th, which is 45 days to expiration. 401 strike price. At $7.45 a contract. We'll go over back to Dow Jones ETF. Those are currently, and by currently I mean, like at the close or but after, currently at $13.90. So very nice day. It's awesome. And it's really nice to see, a broadening of this bull market. It's really nice to see. I mean, look at the strength in some of these stocks. Caterpillar, last couple days. Goldman Sachs. What else? Oh, United Health. I mean, how funny, how all back in here, I was like, get this thing out of this Dow Jones. It's like it's been dead for 2 years. But yeah, that's some serious strength. And again, I mean, if it can break out of this like 2-year base, or let's say the base kind of started here, yeah, so 2 years, then that'll seriously provides plenty of time for this to run up much further. It's so funny. Literally last week I was like, this looks so bad. This chart down here, and it's just ripping. So sweet. That's cool. United Health up 6.5% today. Sheesh. Earnings. So Dow Jones, that one's working. Clean Spark. Yeah. 8% day. Calls I'm in for that are September 24th, or maybe it's September 20th. It could be September 20th. Anyways, 66 days to expiration. $16 strike price. Those average position of $3.65. Those are currently at $5.80. I really, really wanted to get out of these today. Right here at 20. Because obviously, this is such obvious resistance here. Right? I mean, if you're playing the probabilities game, that's perfect. I mean, how many other times for all of these months has it gotten rejected off of 20? Um, but you have about 17% of the float is short on CleanSpark, which is a lot. Bitcoin was acting very strong today, but also Bitcoin's right up here into resistance as well. So, oh man, yeah, see, right all around here, anywhere from like here up to here, obvious resistance areas. But if CleanSpark can really get moving and going, this has a good chance of being like rocket fuel, right? So, moving on. Silver. Nice strong day with silver. Yeah, this chart still looks phenomenal to me. So good strong day in silver. Those are September 20th expiration, $27 strike price. So that's like 66 days to expiration. Yeah, you know what? CleanSpark, it has to be September 20th. You know how it is? It'll be like 20 September 24. So I always get confused, it'll be like September 24th. So 66 days to expiration, $2.16 was the average cost basis of those. Is currently at $2.49. Yep, $2.49. Everything still looks good with that. Let's go look at gold. Oh, damn. Oh man, gold broke out to an all-time high. That's phenomenal. Wow, look at that strength. Sweet. Come on, silver, catch up. Let's see. GDX. Yeah, see, gold miners. What is the silver miners ETF? Is there even one? Silver miner ETF. There's gotta be one, right? Silver. Alright, whatever. I won't waste everyone's time. I swear there is one. Anyway, I just can't think of it. Anyways, so that still looks good. That looks awesome. Gold still looks good. Gold miners look good. Typically, it's good to see a strong move in the miner stocks when the underlying asset the price of it is moving. So, why is that good? Well, it just shows conviction, The TQs. Yeah, I had said yesterday in yesterday's video, this price action is a little funky right here. And sure enough, today was also funky, but right around this trend line that I drew, I don't know how long ago. A long time ago, I don't know. Probably the same time I drew this one. So, yeah, let's see what semis are doing. I've been seeing a lot of put options activity in semis. This is a bit strange, but what if this could be some sort of cup with handle and support another leg higher, if that's even possible? see, this is a little funky looking, but again, this could be some sort of cup or some sort of base. It could also not be. We won't know until it happens. I still think this looks good. AMD. Wow, does this look good? This will be one worth going after, actually. You know, maybe some sort of coming down and then going back up over 180. That would be a really good play, because then it would be an easy risk reward right around 180. So let's create an alert. Bing. And then let's also do one like down here, because that would be killer around here as well. But you have to do a mark at or below. AMD is another security or company that I like trading options in. Very liquid options market, get some good price movement. Okay, so anyways, have I even said about the TQs? What the price is? No, I haven't. We've been just going through other stuff. Let's keep going through other stuff here, so I can kind of come up with formulate a plan for tomorrow as well. Apple. Yeah, yesterday I said somehow Apple became this comeback story. That's cool. Right on. Microsoft. Microsoft's also in Dow. Big component of the Dow, and this looks sweet as well. Probably missed some other big ones. Meta. Yeah, I mean, hey, pretty good risk to reward here. Below the 50-day moving average, though. That's not good. Or maybe it's just a fake out. Down pretty big after hours. The Trumpster is going to come after Facebook. Let's see. You know what? I wonder if this is down after hours because the Trumpster said he would not ban TikTok. No longer plans to ban TikTok. Could be. I mean, let's see. What else is anything else down after hours? Not really. Apple. No. Meta. Amazon. No. Acting a little strange, but you know. So again, so this is good, right? So all of these stocks kind of consolidating like this is good. Because this will support another leg higher if we get one. If that will help fuel this much higher. And as you guys know, I usually like trading options in the index. So, anyways, back to TQs. Those are September 20th. 67 days to expiration, $79 strike price, and got those at average $8.25. Those closed at $8.52. Man, these really had a bad day today. But good recovery. You know, we're in a bull market. I'm not overly concerned. You know, it's very typical to see after a big run up and some crazy drop here, and you know, you got to get some sort of price discovery going on. It's going to be some funkiness. So, you know, again, right here, right, you had all sorts of kind of funkiness and rolling over and support and strength being sold and blah, blah, blah before it supported another robust leg up. So, could kind of expect something similar to happen again, right? You know? Yeah, that's that. Now, over to futures. We did one trade today in futures with Russell 2000, and that was it. Maybe I should get better at trading these in the morning. Big move up. I just don't for some reason. I don't really like doing anything the first 30 minutes, you know? I just don't like doing anything. So, at 7:50 in the morning. $2250.4 to 2251.6, a little bit more than a point for $60 a contract. I should really be holding these longer. Yeah. Really should be. Use the blue line here. I would say that's pretty good strategy, actually. God, look at this day. It's ridiculous. For small caps. All right. Goldman Sachs. Still in Goldman Sachs. Equity position at $459.13. Another very strong day. That's acting beautifully. Let's go over to Robinhood. I have an equity position in Robinhood. Oh, another good day. Oh my goodness, is this breaking out? Uh-oh. Sweet. This is totally breaking out. I should have actually bought some call options on this today. Oh, okay, good. Well, that'll be in the plan for tomorrow. Hood calls. But anyways, the equity position's like $22-ish, $22.07 or something. I have it written down somewhere. Anyways, $22.07, $22.17, something like that, right around 22. So that's nice. It's up a couple bucks. That's sweet. So anyways, yeah, that's it. Now let's go over capitulation and elation. So there's not really anything that would classify as capitulation. Maybe solar stocks. Although, today had a very good day. I don't think that qualifies. What's GameStop doing? Oh, dang, look at that. Look at GameStop. It's going to go up forever. What would be capitulation? Short sellers. Is eBay getting going? Oh, awesome. Awesome. eBay is getting going. Yeah, see, this stuff is great news. It's a great sign for the economy. Let's see what Shopify is doing. Wow, that had a strong day. So, elation. Housing stocks. Look at this. Look at the home builders. I mean, what? Up 6%? So again, this is like the importance of opinions and keeping what is it? There's a saying that's, I keep, rules held tight and opinions held loosely, right? Or it's like strong opinions loosely held or something like that. I view it more as not letting my opinions get in the way of trading and kind of, charts, right? Because technical analysis is nothing more than psychology, really. of human nature, and human nature doesn't really change. So, again, I mean, you could be totally right about an AI bubble, or totally right about housing prices falling, and totally right about a recession. But clearly, a lot of money, is chasing after home building stocks. So you cannot go against this sort of stuff. You cannot argue against this. And this is not a business about being right. Again, for regional banks, what in the heck? What a strong day for regional banks. My goodness, this entire week. Yeah, again, I mean, back here I had said this looks horrible, and if this continues to roll over and bonds continue to weaken, I will short regional banks. But I said I don't like, shorting anything in a bull market. And, I did back here, but, and I continued until it didn't work here. And maybe I try it again in here. I can't quite remember, but regardless, my opinion was there's no way that regional banks have seen the end of all of this with commercial real estate. With commercial real estate losses, and bonds were still acting so poorly at this point. And that was my opinion. But the market did not agree with me, So, again, I'm not in the business about being right, but yeah, look at this. Wow, regional banks. Man. I almost forget all the ticker symbols for them. First Hawaiian. Wow. That's cool. That's awesome. That's one of the things that makes America, or the United States, great, is all of our regional banks, It's beautiful. It's a cool thing. Your community is cool and something that should be celebrated, Not these big national banks. It's kind of, I mean, don't get me wrong, that's cool too. I mean, success is great and all, but I mean, here at, their neighborhood or neighbors or the community or smaller things, and, the American dream and building up, and, that's something really cool. So I love to see this. You don't want to see companies fail, or I don't. What's going on with Bitcoin? Nothing. Anyways, plan for tomorrow, Robinhood. I will probably get out of Dow. Now, am I going to get out of this in the morning, afternoon? What's going on? I don't know. You guys, I don't know. But I will be getting out of this one tomorrow. Most likely. Let's see. How many days is this broken out? Oh, jeez. Yeah. Because you would think United Health is right here at resistance. I mean, what is going to fuel this higher? Goldman Sachs is getting very stretched in the short term. A great looking chart still. Look at the strength. What else is in there? Microsoft. If Microsoft could get going, that would be helpful. Caterpillar's in there. Amgen. Yeah, I mean, what is this just going to continue running up tomorrow? I mean, it could, right? But I would say the chance of that is smaller than not. Again, right here into resistance. Amgen. All-time highs today. Yeah, I don't know what else is in there. I think JP Morgan's in there. Oh, is it Berkshire Hathaway that's in there? It's Probably Berkshire Hathaway. And JP Morgan looks great. Yeah, these banking stocks look great. So, anyways, I say this is totally broadening out the stock market. I mean, you have industrials and you have, Caterpillar, you have home builders performing, you have banks performing well, you even have regional banks performing well. What are bonds doing? Trending sideways. That's sweet. That's all we can ask for. Yeah, same thing. What's the dollar doing? Capitulating. There it is. I found the capitulating segment, the dollar. Oh, anyways, we can talk real briefly here about. So I said what the plan was for tomorrow. I might add to Japan. I might not. Dow Jones, probably get out of that. Robinhood calls. It's so funny, right? Remember, you guys, I sold this on Friday right here. Or, well, for the calls, I'm still in the equity position, but ouch. Man. And it's a good lesson to learn, I traded from a place of weakness, and I guess I went over this yesterday, but traded from a place of weakness and, didn't follow my rules, so I've been saying over and over and over, I'm, all through here, I'm not going to get out unless it closes below 22, and you had multiple days of it, so it's like one, I was like, dang, I was really close having to sell, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, acting super weak, and Bitcoin was rolling over, so I'm like, it kind of wore me out, you know what I mean? So that's a place of weakness there. Anyways, where would you start this and then where would you get out? Ugh, that's the tough thing, right? Below 24 maybe, or what would it be, below 22? So then that's a 5% move. Oh wait, no, that's like 10%. Yeah, geez. Equity, so that's a large move in the stock that you would need to hold those options contracts. I mean, you could do a close below 24 and then kind of work in and out of it as it moves back over 24. You know what? Maybe the plan would be on any real weakness, and this is to buy calls. That's another thing I'll say here before I'll end this, because I'm rambling on these things. Is with trading options, especially, it's very important to, if you're going long, call options, it's very important to buy into weakness, especially as the price is really moving down. And then sell into strength as the price is really moving up, just the way that the price of options works. That can really skew things, the price of that contract, to the upside as well as the downside. With equity, you can employ that same strategy, and that's totally fine. I mean, selling into strength is always a good strategy, in my opinion. It's the hardest thing to do, which probably means it's the right thing. And also buying when something is like... I saw this meme that said, everybody says, they want to pull back to buy more, and when a pullback comes, nobody wants it, right? So, yeah, you guys, that's it. I can't think of anything else. That's it. Let's see what if anything's going on with trading futures. Maybe gold. I mean, it's still not even at extended levels here. This would be cool. I don't know why I missed this all day. Yeah, it's strange. I have no clue why I missed this all day. I didn't even look at a gold chart today. Not like that's that crazy. I don't like look at a bajillion charts constantly, but I typically look at like gold, silver, and then the indexes. Yeah, cool. Maybe gold. See silver kind of lagging a little bit to gold, I guess. But yeah, if this could start moving over 32, that would be sweet. Indexes, Dow Jones, I'm not gonna, I don't think I'll really be trading anything in this. If I do, it'll probably be pretty light and quick. Same thing, we're already here, Dow Jones, YM, yeah, I'm not gonna do anything with this either, Russell 2000. Maybe if anything, I would go short this intraday on futures. For a quick trade, right? I mean, I'm not going to buy any puts. Russell 2000, S&P 500. I never really traded the S&P 500, so I don't even know why I bother looking. Well, that looks a lot better than NASDAQ, that's for sure. And then over to NASDAQ. Yeah. I'm not sure what events we have tomorrow. I think I looked. Nothing that really caught my eye. Like housing starts or I don't know. I can't remember. Nothing that really caught my eye for the events. I mean, if you guys want to know like all the events and stuff for the day, Bloomberg is the best place to go. So it's just Bloomberg Economic Calendar. And then just filtered by U.S., United States, and gives all the events that happen. So that's the plan. Cool. Robinhood, Dow Jones, maybe Japan. Maybe I could trade some futures in Japan tonight. Man, wouldn't that be exciting? No. No, not going to touch this one tonight. Might add to this position tomorrow because, like I said, I have a third on probably. I always tell myself, okay, it's going to be a quarter, but I always end up with just that's like 33%. I usually just will add 3 different times. And then if I add again, that won't leave me much room to add if this falls, when it would still be completely fine if it did. So maybe I won't. How's the volume today? Pretty good. Oh, jeez. There's volume on it going down. Yikes. Anyways, I'm rambling. Hope you guys have an amazing night and an even better day tomorrow, baby. Let's go.